Welcome back. I wanted to do this little video because the last video I did on snakes, I really wasn't I just wasn't excited about it. After I saw the finished cut, there was some things in it that I feel like I left out. There was some poor quality video that I apologize for, but we're going to straighten some of that out on this video. I hope this video is going to be a little more fun. One thing we're going to do in this video that we didn't do in the last one, I'm going to take you with you on an actual snake inspection, home inspection for snakes, where I inspect the crawl space. I wish I'd had a GoPro camera. I could have got you much better video of that too, but I got what I got, and I'm going to share it with you and hope you enjoy it. Another thing is, when I was trying to show the belly scales on that last video, I did not have the snake in the camera in focus, but I got a couple of pretty good sheds that I'm going to show you, and I'll be able to show you in detail what I was trying to show you with the live snake. So sit back and get your popcorn and enjoy the video. I hope it's going to be informative to you. I hope you learned something. Knowledge is power. The more we learn about these critters, the less we have to be afraid of. So enjoy. I want you to look at this beautiful lady here. Found her under this house. We're gonna put her in the box and get back and see if there's any more like her. She is a beauty. Look at that. Probably a good 6 foot long. We're gonna put her in the box. There we go. And we're gonna go back and see if we can find any more indications. Let's see, where's the first one? Right over here. This is not the worst house we've been under. All right, get a light on this. See that right there? That's snake poop. Where she's been hanging up here, pooping, and it's spattered. They told me she was a good sized snake. But I found her up on the other side of them heating duct up in there in the front corner, up in the insulation. We're gonna make her around up here and make sure that's not going to the rose. Oh, this would be a good place for a GoPro. Here's more sign of the snake. See the snake's shed. Let's see. Now, here's a good place to look. See where the insulation is trying to fall down. Well, we're gonna keep in it. That would have been a good place to find the snake. That's exactly where I found her, over on the other side. Just stuff that back up in there. Okay. Just wanted to show you this snake skin there, and that's a good area to find a snake, up in there. We're gonna check it while we're here. More snake droppings. All right, let's see if we can get this camera set here. All right, we're checking out this snaky corner here. But there's nothing in there. Would have been a primo place to find one. Just want to show you this. That's where I just got the snake out of. That corner right there. That one bolt stuck through the block. She tried to wrap herself around that. But I had to deal with that. Other than that, we got her. We've been all the way around to this house. She's the only one we found. Found several skins, but they all look like they come from her. So we're gonna call this one good and get out. Okay, we're back in hunting camp. Got our pretty lady that we got out from under the house the other day. Right here. And we're gonna take her, turn her loose. Inside the camper. So let's get her out of the box. Come on, little lady. Get Lillian. All right. All right. And she's on the floor. Go ahead, sweetie. Get in there and hunt them mice. getting under the vacuum cleaner, but it's all right. She'll find the mice. She'll get them out of here. And when we come back down here, the place should be mouse free, be ready for me to go camping. So we're gonna leave her be. We're gonna shut the door and let her have at it. We're back down here at hunting camp. I'll show you what we're doing. You see my little buddy right in there. He's ready to get out of that bucket. Well, I'm ready to get him out of that bucket. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take him right in here. This is my home away from home. My camper down at hunting camp. That's where the mouse has been. Look at all the mouse crap on the floor down there. So before I even sweep or anything, I'm gonna let my little buddy go here. I'm gonna put him right down there where he can get a scent of the mouse. All right, let's get little buddy out of the box. Yeah, little buddy. Yeah, strike at me if you want to. I know you're not gonna hurt me. All right, little buddy. Take little buddy, put him right down in the floor and watch him scurry off. Now, find me a mouse, catch him, eat him. I don't want to come back and find this crap no more. I am so sick of that. And these poisons, they don't work. Mouse has been coming up here, eating the poison right there and making off with it. I've took one bag out of that box, he's took the rest out. There lays one right there where he's emptied, the other one down there on the floor where he's emptied. Them mouse spakes don't work, y'all. Right here's proof. This mouse in here is eating them like candy. But Mr. Slide Easy I just turned loose, mouse won't know what to do with him. Now, this one, we're not going to turn him loose inside because he is a water snake. He lives in the water. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to very gently, quit that. You know better than that. I'm going to, that booger has got a bad attitude. But that's all right. I'm tougher than he is. Come here, come here, come here. Where's that head? I don't want to keep you from biting me anymore. And I'm going to grab him this way because I don't want him to sling poop on me neither. And he's got a bad habit of that. We're not going to put him in the trailer because, like I say, he's a water snake. He wouldn't survive very long in that trailer. But there's a run of water back here in these woods behind me. And maybe if I put him down right here. But let's look at his booger for a minute. See how he's flaring that head out so he looks like he's something he ain't? But, oh, come back here. Oh, I lost him. Well, he went under the trailer. That's a good place for him to go. Oh man, he slung snake crap all over my camera. Got to clean it up now. Oh man, he has filthitated my camera. I don't like handling them just because of that. And on top of that, he's got a bad attitude. See, they will draw blood. But he's where he needs to be. He's under the camper. Maybe he'll eat a mouse or two before he gets to the water. He won't go in the camper because that's just not the place for him. So I'm gonna clean up my camera and get back to work. Quaint little black racer. Rescued from a lady's garage door. Time to, bad attitude. But we're gonna turn them loose over here. Come on. Look at this thing. He still got his mouth open, wanting to bite me. Watch, let's see if he'll twist again. He was twisting a while ago. There you go. Look at him. Look, 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 look. Okay. Let's see. Where'd be a good place to show you? Well, if we turn him over here, dogs won't bother him. I like the way he's colored, though, gray belly and black on the back. All right, dude. Just ain't right, something to move that fast, ain't got no legs.
Again. Oh, don't let go of that thing, Kenneth.
Oh, what a beauty.
No, Kenneth, don't let go of him. I'm glad you do. Now, what kind is he?
He looks more like a chicken snake than a black racer. All right, buddy, come on, me and you don't have a problem here. There we go. There we go. Look at him trying to get
I don't want to look at him. So is he poisonous?
No.
He's a snake, though. Put him in that pen.
He's as harmless as a toothless hound dog. Okay, what I wanted to show you with this shed here, I've got one that I got out from under a lady's house. This good long shed. If you'll see, well, the wind's blowing a little bit, but if you'll see, he stretches the entire length of my tailgate. Look at it. It's a long, slender shed. That's a good indication to start with that we're dealing with something harmless. All right, if you really want to know for sure, look at the scales down the belly. You'll see those single scales across the belly, all the way till you get to the vent. Here's the vent. Right here's the vent. Single scales across the belly before the vent. Once you get to the vent, they double up. Double scales across the bottom after the vent. That's a sure sign of non-venomous snake right there. All right, look at the top side. You see those faint stripes down it? Now, a rat snake, as he ages, he'll lose his patterns, and you may see these faint stripes develop. That's one indication that we've got a rat snake. Another indication, if you look real close at these scales, they're packed tight together and they're smooth. A rat snake scales are smooth and they're packed tight together, as opposed to keeled scales like you might find on a copperhead or a red-bellied water snake. All right, look at the head. Okay, our head on this snake is inverted where he pulled it backwards. Nope, there he is. Our head on this snake is inverted where he pulled it backwards in the shed. But you see the eyes. You see the eye, and come up from the eye. Gotta find it in the camera. Come up from the eye to the nose. Look for a pit. There are no pits on this snake. Our 3 venomous varieties in Wayne County are copperheads, cottonmouth water moccasin, and the canebrake rattlesnake. All 3 are pit vipers. They have that extra sensory pit between their eye and their nose to help them pick up heat signatures. This snake hunts by sight and smell. But if you see those signs, the stripes down the back, that tells me he's probably a rat snake, long and slender. Our venomous varieties, if they're this long, they'd be much wider. And this is the dead giveaway. Single scales across the belly until you get to the vent, double scales across the bottom after. That snake is harmless. He's a good one to have under your house. If you find a shed like this under your house, look at it real close. If you see these signs, don't worry about it. He couldn't hurt you if he had a pocket knife. And he's good to keep in place because not only will he keep the mice down for you, he will also eat venomous snakes. So this snake eats other snakes and mice. He'll take the occasional eggs, take the occasional small birds, maybe a lizard or a frog, but he loves mice and he eats other snakes. So leave him in place, and that's the best you could ask for. Okay, this one is a copperhead. He's venomous. I want to show you the scales. We were talking about belly scales. Single scales across the belly until we get to the vent. I'm going to have to really zoom in close here because it's going to be hard to see. But past the vent, if you'll see, those scales are still single scales across the bottom past the vent, all the way out to the end of the tail. Single scales. Our vent is here. Our vent is here, and we still have single scales past the vent. That's a definite sign of a venomous snake. This one's a copperhead. That's the one that you'll. As far as our venomous snakes goes, this is the one that you're most likely to see. Look at that head. See distinct triangle shape to the head. Now let's see if we can tell it on this one. Up in here, it's hard to see, but just below that eye, you'll see that pit that we're talking about. I wish I had a pointer to point it out to you, but if you'll see between the nose and the eye, there's that pit that we were talking about. That's his extra sensory organ to help him pick up heat. The eyes are on this one are glassed over, so I can't really show you the slits in his eyes. Oh, the camera went out of focus. But our venomous varieties in Wayne County is going to have slits in their eyes, much like cat's eyes. This one is frozen, so it's hard to see. But I apologize for that. The scales on them. Remember how we talked about the rat snake having smooth scales? Well, look at this one. If you look at these scales have keels. See that sharp line down the center of the scale? That's the keel, just like the keel of a boat. That's one indication. That's well, I ain't gonna say that that's an indication of a venomous snake, but that's one of the things we use to help determine what type of snake we're dealing with when all we find is a shed. This one, and it's very common for some of you non-venomous snakes to have that same keeled scale like the red-bellied water snake. Red-bellied water snake is a harmless snake, but he has those keeled scales. It's just a way to help to identify what you've got. But those belly scales tell the tale. Down the belly, single scales down the belly until we get to the vent. Once we get to the vent, past it, if it's still single scales like you're seeing here, that's a venomous snake. If it's double scales like the one we just looked at, then you've got nothing to fear. All right. Notice the definite triangle shape back there. This is copperhead, y'all. Don't be playing with this thing. Look at him disappearing completely in there. Yeah. Gone, disappeared. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little video as much as I've enjoyed putting it together for you. I hope it's been informative. I hope you've learned a little something. And I hope we've helped to ease your fears some about these little creatures that give us, that we benefit so much from. If you enjoyed it, please check out other videos that I've got on YouTube. You can find them at Mud Dogs World. That's spelled MUDDAWG''S. Or you can find us on Facebook at Colorado Wild Wildlife Services. We've got some photos on Facebook that we don't have on YouTube. We got some videos on YouTube that we don't have on Facebook. So check them both out. And like I've said many times, knowledge is power. The more you learn, the less you have to fear. So check us out. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day, and take a kid fishing.